Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, November 13th, 2021 at 12:06 a.m. in the morning. So strange loud traffic around this time just past midnight, and it's like loud vehicles, loud trucks and everything. Well, I had me like a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich and grits for dinner. And so I survived the day. I survived the day. Um so it's a couple of jokes I wanted to say. One joke is, okay, you know how they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, um they had um when I was going to like the farmers market living in Los Angeles, they had the guy, I don't remember if he wasn't from Iran, then I don't remember what country he was from, but he used to sell pita and hummus at the farmers market. And he used to be like, a hummus a day keeps the doctor away. Like he's a hummus a day keeps the doctor away. Like he was saying, a hummus a day keeps the doctor away. So they have I think a YouTube channel called Jesus is the Truth, and I laugh every time he posts. I think his channel is kind of new, and I laugh every time he posts. Cause you know how they have red pill and blue pill, meaning that like from the Matrix. So if you take the red pill, that means you ready for the truth, and if you take the blue pill, then you rather stick with living a lie, you know, and continue to be brainwashed. So I laughed that he said a red pill a day keeps the Masons away. So I said, well, me keeping my phone on, it helps minimize and reduce the gang stalking significantly. Some of these bastards are bold. So I say a YouTube video a day keeps the perps away, or a camera a day or a phone a day keeps the gang stalkers away. So yeah, so I guess you could say a video a day keeps the gang stalkers away. So let me turn the light off. So I don't know why I'm having extreme back pain twice within the past half hour. I got extremely scared that my back hurt for like 15 seconds so bad that I couldn't move. And it happened like twice, and then so I tried to turn over to my left side, and it kind of hurts a little bit. I don't even know why my back is hurting. So yeah, I don't know why my back is hurting. But oh, it's painful. But the previous video before this one, you hear that? The previous video before this one, the second gang stalking perp walk video that I did, um, I was excuse me, the I tried to upload it using the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi acted really stupid, so I was forced to use my phone data. And then when after I used my phone data, that's when the Wi-Fi started to work really good. I figured those old gang stalking bastards. So I figured it was them who did that. So I heard that YouTube is supposed to be doing away with um the thumbs down and just keeping the thumbs up, I guess, but I still see the thumbs down. Like I still have, thumbs down on my videos and stuff like that. So the popular YouTubers, the ones who have like at least a minimum of 50 or more thousand subscribers, and they're allowed to have Patreon and sell merchandise, plus have monetized YouTube videos, plus can have their Cash App and PayPal, and they can make their living that way. So they be like, hit that like button, smash that like button, or they say like, comment, share, and subscribe. So it's okay for them if they have like 145,000 likes and like 2.1 million views. They cry about 4 people giving them their video a thumbs down, and they're not even speaking anything of like anything of substance to the truth about anything. It's just mindless gossip about entertainment or celebrities or anything that promotes any of the new world order agendas or anything like that. So yeah, um, well, it's like I don't know. Like I want to say that I'm thankful and glad to not be on the streets tonight because I don't know, I'm hearing different things that tonight my phone said it's supposed to be like 56 or 52 degrees low, which means that it's probably going to be 52 degrees by 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. Well, no, actually this morning because it will be like in about 6 hours or somewhere that it will be like 52 degrees or 56 or something like that. And then by Saturday night, it kept switching between 45, 43, and 42 degrees, which would be like Sunday morning. It's supposed to be like in the 40s. And it's just mid November. Well, just barely tapping into mid November. And we got weather this cold. So I'm thankful and glad to be off the streets, on these nights. And my heart goes out to any homeless person who gotta suffer in the cold. It's not fair. It's not right. So there are some people who feel like no humans being deserves starvation or homelessness or poverty. you know, and I don't know. It's like They have some who feel like homeless people just that they did something bad to deserve to be put in that predicament. So they just want to guess and speculate or come up with their own false assumptions about why you deserve or what you might have done or why you deserve to be homeless and poor and struggling and stuff like that. But they know nothing about your situation. They just see you on the streets and think that they have their whole narrative about you made up and act like a know-it-all narcissist. Like they know, like they think that they're a psychic to know, read everything about you and see everything through you and stuff like that. And try to justify why you deserve to be treated worse than your dog that you're walking around with. Why your dog, if you're homeless on the streets with the dog, they want to try to justify why your dog deserves more love and care and respect and attention than you do. You know, it's really sad. But I'm sitting here thinking about all the people who gotta be suffer, even people who are housed and they have, I'm gonna say it, fucked up, crooked landlords that won't. They're either too cheap, lazy, or evil to give a tenant adequate warmth and heat when it's too cold, or in the summer if it's too hot and they don't, the landlord too cheap or too lazy or too evil to want to fix the air conditioner. So also there are news reports saying that it's supposed to be like in the mid 30s here in Pensacola. Like Pensacola News Journal is saying 35 degrees. So I don't know. But in 2019, it was Halloween night. And it was slushy. I think I remember it was very cold and slushy outside. And it was like 40 degrees. And so I was wondering why so many people were all in the name of fake Halloween. Why the hell were they running around almost completely nude, like more than half nude, dealing with Halloween? It was so damn cold. And I remember going to the Whataburger downtown before they wrongfully banned me from over there. Fake Shitterburger. And um they had everybody. I spent the middle of the night there and be forced to stay awake all throughout the middle of the night. You know, it was before that incident had happened. But it was a bizarre, weird night that night. Um and I spent numerous days in New Orleans in 2018 spending dealing with the weather being 35, between 35 and 40 degrees. See? And the cold temperature caused me to not be able to. I ended up having many sleepless nights, but well, direct energy weapons and sleep deprivation, plus the cold temperature also made it to where I couldn't sleep and wasn't allowed to sleep either. And so I spent a lot of 45-degree weather. Even in the year 2019 through 2020 on the streets in like 40 or 45-degree weather. And it was miserable. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And then um, that narcissistic perp, Miss Sally from the Inslee First Baptist Church. I think that's the name of it. I mean Inslee something. Yeah, I think Inslee First Baptist Church. That cold weather shelter. She deliberately and on purpose waited till the coldest night of the year and picked the argument with me. It was like in the early 20s that day. It was January. And she picked the argument with me on purpose for an excuse to justify throwing me out cold on the streets. And then the so-called pastor was fine with it. And it's like, that proves that these churches these days are the devil's church. Evil people trying to play God and think they're righteous, you know. And then, I mean, so many people think you deserve to be punished with homelessness. Like, speaking of that, that, what's her name? Beverly Twiggs, a narcissistic perp who was the mental health nurse when I was living in Denton, Texas. And my first day there, she thought she had the authority and the right to snoop through my belongings in front of my face. and threatened to have me evicted and homeless to my face. And then the next visit, she told me that, oh, I never said such a thing like that. Oh, yes, you did, bitch. So it seems like the narcissistic mental health employees, nurses, counselors, whatever, therapists, they're all perps. They're all demonic perps. And it's like paying to be abused, like giving them all your money to pay to be abused, whether it be insurance money or paying out of pocket for transportation or paying out of pocket for for therapy sessions and paying out of pocket for medication. Even if you pay like $1 for your medication, I mean, you still paying for medication, you know. So that's a separate video to talk about to talk about you know those mental health nurses and social workers and all that. you know I mean, I've been talking about the mental health thing a lot because it's part of like them using mental health to oppress us and control us. It's part of the targeting. um and psychiatry and the mental health system have come from Satan. Before the 1960s, it wasn't even like that. But it's used for CIA mind control. Excuse me. So, before I go, I wanted to say that, wow, and I mean, it's not all that bothersome right now, but at nighttime, if I wanted to try to take a shower, they're shocking me in the right side of my back, and the right side of the middle of my back with the energy weapons. the And they trying to shock my right eye too. But the neighbor on the other side, I can sometimes hear his or her TV kind of later at night, but not bad enough that I have to go and knock on the door and ask her, to turn it down. But I can hear it when I gotta use the bathroom or when I'm need to take a shower. But yeah, between the past 3 days in the morning or at night, come on, in the morning or at night, every time it's fucking ridiculous. All these they got a whole bunch of illegals here in well, the perps know where I'm at, Gulf Breeze, damn it. um they have a whole bunch of illegals here, and their asses freaking brought over the doggone vehicles with loud mufflers and everything like that, like as if they brought that shit from Los Angeles to over here. I don't know if they came from LA, but those same kind of vehicles, the loud muffler, um it's freaking ridiculous. You know, with my hypersensitivity, and they don't freaking care. And then the illegals, they always give me this I want to kill you kind of, I hate you kind of look for no reason at all. But anyway, back to the neighbor. It's like the moment I sit on the toilet, she's freaking flushing the toilet. Or if I'm flush on the toilet, she got to flush the toilet at the same time. And this morning, I nearly suffocated. And I felt like this is so damn unfair that I wake up and nearly suffocate because now they shocking my left eye. Suffocate. I feel like I'm suffocating because, like, the moment I wake up in the morning, this morning, it was like strong um cigarette smell, and because they have like not a hole, not a circular hole, but like kind of like there's this kind of like small little opening where if I don't even know if she smokes in the bathroom or what, or in her bedroom, but it's strong enough that it enters into my motel room and bathroom and everything. And this morning couldn't even breathe because ridiculous strong cigarette smoke. Um, so it's like they got more illegals here in Gulf Breeze than they do of mainland Pensacola. And here in Gulf Breeze was where they had the fake T.I. perp, Tanya White, who it was farther down though. It was the end of 2019 or beginning of 2020. The fake T.I. perp, she locked me up in an RV and traumatized me on a rainy day and tried to trap me and wouldn't let me leave. And I had to protest and I almost had to threaten her, like threaten to call the police or something. She didn't let me leave. And she gets so much doggone respect in the TI community and fronts like she's a Christian and a good Christian and everything. While she acting like a narcissistic perp. And then she admitted to me that she was staying in that RV illegally. It's like, she would try to control me and wouldn't allow me to eat what I wanted or buy my own food or nothing like that. But in less than 2 hours, I got the hell on out of there. She just made me so super uncomfortable. Um, She made me super uncomfortable, but it's like the online and in person perps. Well, of course, the in person perps do, but the online perp bastards, they know where I'm at. Well, they made it their duty to research hard and find where I'm at. So that's why I've been like not no longer caring and just freaking showing y'all where I'm at and just showing the gang stalking, rather than trying to hide. As a targeted individual, you can never try to hide. You try, but they still get you. They still find you. I mean, I wish that they would know how satanic and wrong they are by by keeping up with a target's life and realize that they've been duped and brainwashed. And I mean, I just don't understand. So let me stop rambling, and I don't. I mean, I'll see y'all later. All right, bye.